Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome back to another brand new Fortnite video. Today I want to talk about the newest grenades which were added into the game, and they are the stink bombs. They don't explode, they work a lot like how the smoke grenades used to work, but this time they emit a toxic cloud that forces players out of their position. So this definitely is a very interesting item that's been added into the game, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to be able to use these properly, and also the best way you should be using them and whether I think they should stay in the game. So getting straight into it, the smoke bombs create a cloud which deals 5 damage every half a second, so that's 10 damage per second. The cloud will then last for 9 seconds, so overall you could do 90 damage with one bomb if the players didn't run out of it. These grenades are epic rarity and can be found from floor loot, chests and in vending machines. They come in stacks of 3, but you can carry them as maximum stacks of 5, so you can't carry 2 full stacks together, all you can carry is 5, but because of the size of the cloud and how effective they are, this is definitely enough and you can do with even just 3. So what's the point of these grenades and why have they even been put into the game? The idea of these grenades is that they're a different way to attack people who have built themselves into boxes. Normally, if you had normal explosive grenades or grenade launchers or RPGs, yes, you could shoot at this and blow it up, but if people have a lot of materials, they can keep on spam building and keep on deflecting the shot that you fire after it. The idea with these is it'll go through whatever they've built, and building isn't a counter to it. They have to push out of it, they have to destroy it, build a door, and run away so then you can shoot them. So what it does is it forces people out of situations where they can normally just keep on building themselves in and protecting themselves, forcing them out so you can shoot them. This is why they're an epic item in the game, as they are so powerful, because they can be used in so many different situations, and if the player chose not to push out of that position and just to stay in it, they would take 90 damage in 9 seconds. So it is a lot of damage and you can definitely die to it pretty easily if you don't get out of it quickly. Generally it'll only cover the area of one 1x1 box, but it does explode from wherever it lands, so if you do land that in between 2 boxes, it will cover half of both of them. Personally, I really like them. I think they're a great addition to the game, because it does make the game more how Epic want it to be, which is a lot more skill based and not just building because you have loads of materials. Just to avoid getting hit by rocket spam, because now as they have reduced how many rockets are in the game and how powerful they are, now you don't have as many ways to counter people who are just building themselves into boxes. Now they've added this in and players have to push out. It's definitely much smarter, much more tactical way to play, and it means that there is a lot more skill involved in it. And now because the rockets aren't there, we have something to replace that power in the game, so you can still fight people who choose to build like that. At the moment, I don't have any issues with the balance of it. I think they have done this pretty much perfectly. It's balanced just right so it achieves what it needs to do by pushing players out of the positions they're in, but it isn't so powerful that it kills them really quickly that you can't actually get out of there, or that it's too big and it covers too large of an area that you can't escape. I think it is pretty much perfect, unlike the C4, which is something that I'm going to talk about in another video, which I now think is really overpowered. This was a change that they made to the C4 to try and counter out the changes to rockets, which is essentially what they've done by adding this in, but they definitely went over the top with that one, and I will talk about that in a future video because it is one of the biggest problems in the game at the moment. But that has been everything that you need to know about the brand new stink bombs in Fortnite Battle Royale. They are definitely a very skillful and tactical weapon in the game, and they aren't too common so they don't get spammed all the time either. But let me know what you think about the brand new stink bombs in the comments down below, whether you like them or whether you think they should be removed because they don't really serve a purpose in the game. Like I said, I love them. I think they do solve a lot of the issues that we had with spam building. But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave it a like. If you're new here and want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you are subscribing. On screen now are links through to 2 of my playlists. On the top there's a full playlist of all the locations of the bonus stars around the map. They've all been released now, so if you want to find all of them, make sure you're checking out that playlist. And below it is my playlist of all of my weekly challenge guides for all of Season 4, so if you want to complete any of those challenges that you haven't yet, make sure you are checking out that for some help. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.